Okay, so I told you guys I'll quickly make this and then I'll be off here. So Munich was the first city we lodged in when we came into Germany. And the experience so far has been so good, like so good. But then, you know, the shock is that life in Munich is very expensive. I don't know, but like if you are watching this video and kind of like you've been in Munich before, you've lived in Munich before, guys, like let me know, like do you think life in Munich is highly expensive? Because I think it's very expensive. I spoke with a number of people, like a number of like the people who live in Munich, and they agree like life is expensive. But then I think it boils down to the kind of job that you do, because if you're earning much, you can kind of like be able to survive. I'll not say clearly survive, but then you don't even feel like life is that expensive. You feel like life is expensive and not really that expensive. But then one amazing thing is, you know, with the fact that life is expensive, even water is costly. Like water is costly, any single thing. And yeah, I want to give you guys a bit of background. I'm saying life in Munich is expensive because I am comparing it against where I used to live in Italy. So I'm comparing with like life in Italy. Yes, basically. So because when you say something is expensive, you need to give a background as to what you're comparing it against. So I'm comparing life in Munich to where I live in Italy. You understand? So basically that is it. I am telling you guys, like even water is expensive. Water in Italy is not really that expensive. Like bottled water in Italy, it's not really that expensive. But here in Munich, like guys, it's very costly, so costly. You spend all your money on buying like food stuff and all those necessities. But then one thing we realized was like they have this system where the water bottles that you buy, you can return them and then you earn something for it. I think that was 25 cents or something. You earn something. So when you drink a number of plastic, you know, a number of water, the plastic from then, you can send it back to the system and then you get money. I think there are points where you can put the plastic into the system, and then at the end of the day, the number of plastics you put into the system, they will generate like the money that you're supposed to be given to, which I think is really cool. But then outside of that, and outside of the how expensive Munich is, let me tell you some of the amazing things about Munich. I think the whole city itself is highly developed. Everything is really connected, because one shock I had was when I got to Munich, when like we all got to Munich, my friend and I, she's not here. Basically, she's busy doing her makeup, you know. One amazing shock was that we had to do everything with Google. Like I was like, what's going on? Where you're going to, if you want to catch the bus, like wherever you're going to, you have to type it on Google, and then you kind of like Google tell you what train you have to pick. Oh, before I forget, the underground train system, oh my god, is so connected. They are fast. They work in time. Every 10 minutes a bus is coming or a train is coming. Every 10 minutes a train is coming, which I think is pretty very cool. So what happens is that when you're going to a place, you put it on Google that, okay, this is the place I'm going to, where, give me the direction, where do I go to? Like everyone uses this. Both the citizens and all the people on vacations and everyone else in the city uses this system. So you just put it on Google and Google will tell you, okay, like an example, we're going to Marienplatz. I don't know if I got the name correct, or the Marienplatz, and then we just have to put it like on like the Google Maps. We just have to put it there, and then they'll give us the direction, the kind of train we have to pick, where we'll have to change, where we'll have to get down, every single thing. And then they tell you the schedule time, like the time you're supposed to leave home, the time you're supposed to pick the bus, the train, and all of that. But let me tell you one amazing thing. They have systems, they have lifts that will pick you from your point where you are to like the train station, or sometimes the number of like the number of minutes you're supposed to walk to get to that place. They have stairs, they have lifts, like everywhere is connected.
Underground.
Yeah, everywhere is like lifts that will take you underground, lifts that will bring you like onto plain land. Like this is, which I think this is super cool, super cool, you know. So you basically, the moment you miss one train, the next train is coming in 10 minutes. And then they have systems everywhere. When you're in the train, they tell you like where the next stop is, like every single thing is connected. When you get to the train station, you will see the trains that are coming and the number of minutes that they're going to get there. If the trains are going to delay maybe by 2 minutes, a minute, and then they are there, like boom boom, they're just there like that, which I think is pretty very cool. And you know, when you search on Google, when you use it, not like search, but then when you put where you're going to on Google Maps will maybe an example tell you have to pick U3. When you get to the point, like the train station where you're going to, you have to check on the board to be sure that, like, to cross-check the time that U3 is coming, because when you pick any other train, it will take you to a different direction. So it's just like the underground system is like, and like the trains, when you're going to the other side, it's on this side of the train system, like the underground station. But then when you're going to the other side too, it's on the other side of the like the underground system. So I think this was pretty cool because I was struggling, and thank God that my friend is really good. She's a fast learner, so she was able to find a way to like learn how the whole thing operates or how the whole thing works. And then basically wherever we are going, we didn't need to buy a ticket or anything because we had a €9 ticket, and we were just carrying it around. And then we didn't even meet any official that kind of like asked us about our ticket or anything like that, which was pretty cool. So I think life here so far is cool. There are so many, like, there are amazing places in Munich. We got, and okay, we didn't bring it. We kind of like the amazing places in Munich, and I don't know, like, one other thing I found was most of the people we came across could speak English. Like most of the youth, they could speak correct. Majority of them, they could speak correct and proper English. So sometimes where we were lost, because you know, as it is, sometimes Google will be making you walk some places that you are like, where I'm going, am I sure I am going in the right direction? You can just ask someone, and the person will kind of like direct you. The only I think the only instance where we've spoken to someone who didn't clearly understand English, where I think it was an elderly person. We spoke with an elderly person. She kind of like did not understand English or anything like that. But then so far, majority of the people we've met, like, they could speak English. We asked them for direction. We are like, oh please, yeah, how do we get from this place to this place? And then I'm telling you, the people are so kind, they're so gentle. They'll be like, oh yeah, you can pass here, you can. And some people even went like far to the extent of being like come around, like come along, I'll show you the place, I'll go with you and show you the place, which was very cool. They'll take you to a point which is easy for them to direct you to the place. And this is actually super cool, because you know, with the people being able to communicate in English, it made like our being in Munich very easy, like very easy. And then we learned, like, you know, how to say thank you to people, because you know, people will tell you, like, they'll show you directions and all of that, you need to be able to thank them. So we learned that it was Dankeschön or just Danke. We learned that, which was very cool. So we're just everywhere when someone shows us a location or something, and we're just like Dankeschön, Danke, which was pretty cool. So I think so far, like, being in Munich, I think so far Munich has been one of like the best places I've visited. The experience was very good, outside of the fact that things are really costly. And one other thing before I forget, the stores do not open on Sundays. Only, I don't know, I'm not sure, probably the McDonald's and other places that kind of like open, but that kind of like opens. But outside of that, like, most of the shops do not open. Like in Italy, shops open on Sundays, but some closes at 12, others closes at like 1. but in here shops do not open. Oh yeah, here supermarkets do not open on Sundays, unlike in Italy where they open and then they close at sometimes around 12 or around 1. But here they do not open on Sundays, which I think was like a struggle, because when we came we were like, oh yeah, Sunday we're going to buy something, and then we heard that now like Sundays the shops do not open. I was like, oh okay. Okay. Yeah, the next. Yeah, so I think like it was so super cool. And then we kind of like came up with the idea, okay, why don't we go and see other places in Germany to see like how cool like life is there, how cool the place is. So we kind of like decided, okay, we'll be going to Frankfurt and we'll be going to Cologne, because we have the 9 euro tickets, but then when you're moving from between regions, we just have to pay. And in this season there are some less like very not so expensive buses for you to pick to those places. So we're like, let's grab the opportunity and go, because the moment you're in the city, you can roam the entire city, like the public attractions and all of that. You can move from one place to the other using the 9 euro tickets. You just have to know where you're going to. You just have to ask, put it on Google Maps, keep asking, and you'll be able to roam wherever you want to roam. But then on like coming back to Munich, I think on the general notes, the place is safe. Like the place is very safe, and everywhere is well connected. There are so many amazing places for you to visit. If you guys like, I made a vlog on some of the places that I visited in Munich. So if you guys kind of like want to see that, let me know and I'll post it. Like we visited the English Garden, we visited Marienplatz, Odeonplatz, like in so many shops, like in so many amazing places in the city. There are some places I cannot mention the name because it's in German. No, it's in Dutch, I think. Yeah. So I cannot mention the place, but then if you guys want to see the vlog that I made in Munich, I'll kind of like put them together and I'll let you guys see the video. So guys, like so far this has been one bold step. This has been a good experience. I've had a very good experience in Munich. I've met amazing people. Like, I met amazing people. They were so good, they were so kind, and I think this is how it's supposed to be. I think this has been a very great experience. I do not regret coming out here because this is kind of like opening my mind to see life from different points of view. I've met a number of people that also have different views about life, and I think that is how living should be. You don't have to only be focused on like your point of view, seeing life from your point of view, but getting to meet a number of people, getting to see so many places that have different stories, I think has helped me, has helped shaped my mindset, has helped shape my mentality. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, because I know this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't know if next year Germany is going to have the 9 euro ticket system, but thank God that my friend and I were able to grab the opportunity to be able to like come into Germany, explore at a very low cost. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So guys, we're going to explore some places like as of now, so I got to go, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I think I will highly recommend Munich to people. If you want to know like any place at all you want to visit in Germany, I'll recommend to you Munich. I'll recommend Munich as one of the amazing places you should visit. However, when you're coming, please hold your purse tight. Come with a lot of money, because I think it was really safe. I was actually very scared because I heard a lot of stories about people being robbed. People who went to France and all of that, like Paris and all of that, they were being robbed. So I was like, oh, I really have to be careful out here. But throughout my time in Munich, like we didn't have any experience of anyone kind of like trying to snatch our bags or anything like that, which I think makes it a very cool destination for tourists. So guys, like I think you should visit Munich. What do you think? Like, it's an amazing place. You just have to plan your vacation ahead of time. You have to plan your vacation ahead of time, and I'm telling you, you're going to have like you're going to enjoy. You're going to have an amazing time. That is if you plan it ahead of time. And look out for all the Google, like, all the connected places. You can look out for all the places that I spoke about, the places that we visited, and you can kind of like look out for like many other places as well. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen. I got to go, but if you enjoyed this video, you guys, I am here. I am delivering as requested. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share to someone, and then comment below if you think Munich is an amazing place. That is if you've been to Munich before, and also if you think in the near future you would like to visit Munich. Thank you so much. Dankeschön. Grazie mille. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Bye.